Have you heard of EM squared? Quite simply, it represents the biggest paradigm shift in the world today. Now let's explain. This is Sam Castor. Sam's been a whole food pioneer for over 20 years and founded the charity Manna Relief 15 years ago. His passion is nourishing children worldwide, and to date he's delivered nearly 80 million daily nutritional servings to children in need in 80 countries. He says that he quickly realized that the charity was full-time begging and part-time work, when in the global economic crash of 2008 he lost 70% of his donors. That's when he realized it was an unsustainable model. In searching for a way to continue his mission, he found a Harvard Business Review article entitled "Can Entrepreneurs Save the World?" This article introduced Sam to the idea of social entrepreneurship. In fact, according to Harvard Business School, social entrepreneurship is the #1 curriculum demanded in business school all over the world today. Here are two examples of social entrepreneurship. The first is a man from Bangladesh named Muhammad Yunus, who knew that education without opportunity was fruitless. So, recognizing the problem of childhood malnutrition in Bangladesh, he partnered with Dan and Yogurt to supply a highly nutritious product. He then provided microfinancing to what he calls village moms, so they could buy a small inventory, sell the product for a profit, creating opportunity for the village moms, and solving the problem of malnutrition in their communities. It was wildly successful. The next example of social entrepreneurship is Tom Shoes. Recognizing the need for a simple pair of shoes, Blake Mykoski formed a company with the pledge that for every pair of shoes sold, one pair of shoes would be donated to somebody in need. Tom's shoes are now sold all over the world, has provided a much-needed service, and turned a huge profit for the company. So here comes our paradigm shift. In the summer of 2013, Sam and that same Muhammad Yunus we just spoke about were invited by Vicente Fox, the former president of Mexico, to a conference held in Mexico on the subject of child hunger. After meeting together during the conference and comparing notes on their relative experiences with feeding hungry children, Sam Castor said the following.
What if we could sell a product of great value to consumers in developed world nations, and then make a donation of that exact same quality of product to the world's most vulnerable people, children, who obviously don't have anybody to buy it for them, and link village moms or compassionate people around the world together for that cause? That is actually where the EM Squared project was birthed that day.
Sam continues and gives us the value proposition of EM Squared.
Our proposition to the marketplace is, #1, every time that you buy a box of these whole food bars, we will at the same time provide that exact same amount, a box, a 30-day supply, to a child in need.
So how can you get involved? Well, to build on a line from Jerry Maguire, why not help us, help you, help them?
People have really two choices. They can just simply be a consumer, buy the bar, and then children get fed, or they can help champion our cause by becoming what we call an ambassador. And all that means is that you subscribe to our portal, entry into the EM Squared project, and you can then start connecting other consumers or other ambassadors into the project and help us proliferate this message worldwide.
To really appreciate what EM Squared is doing, listen to President Vicente Fox, the creator and chairman of the EM Squared project.
This great thing of social entrepreneurship is something that we decided to take as our own in Centro Fox. We're dedicating part of our efforts to this and making sure that we spread the news that today you can make profit, but at the same time, you can do good things for others. It's good to have profits, it's the return the stockholders want, but it's much better to have happiness when you're helping others, when you're bringing opportunities to kids, when you're bringing food and nutrition to kids.
To become a part of the EM Squared project and to join the movement to end child malnutrition, take the next step now.